Sunday evening here, we thought we'd take about an hour or so and before the sun goes down. It's going down pretty quick. Go down here, see if we can't catch a few trout, have a little bit of fun. Probably only have a half hour, 45 minutes of light left, so we probably should get going and get down there. So I want to show Gavin how to catch a trout. So, you know, he wants to learn.
I'm light years, call me eons. When the snare kick in, the beat is neon. Lights, yeah, I'm feeling magnificent. Care less what I'm up against. Yeah, you know I stay fresh like peppermint. And I dive head first when I jump in it. I run it back like a champ, won't fumble it. And you ain't gotta ask, you know we running it. Flip the script and keep y'all wondering. Hot topic, I stay bubbling. Big pesos, I don't take no. Try to keep up, ready, set, go.
Are you feeling yourself?
Yeah, I'm feeling myself.
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 Son of a...
Feeling yourself?
Yeah, I'm feeling myself.
Are you feeling yourself?
Yeah, I'm feeling myself.
Are you feeling yourself?
Yeah, I'm feeling myself.
Are you feeling yourself?
Who compares? Nobody comes close.
Yeah, and I'm fishing that pretty fast right there, so you can fish right there with me. That's all right. There's got to be trout on this bank over there somewhere. It's nice deep water.
I got one. Hey.
Got one?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a nice one. Get through these logs. Nice fish.
Wow. Awesome.
That's a nice one.
But it was my last cast this spot too, and
That bank over there is deep, and there's got to be a lot more fish in there. It's just a matter of hitting them in the face today.
Absolutely.
They're not going to jump on everything.
yeah. Awesome. Yeah.
That on the jig?
Yep. You guys get him out there a little farther? Oh, there he goes. Awesome.
It's mid-March, and Wisconsin has an early catch and release inland trout season on selected waters. Runs the first Saturday in January through trout season opener the first Saturday in May. We've been taking full advantage of this early catch and release season. It's a good excuse to kick off the winter rust casting and something to buy a little time waiting on our lakes to thaw out from a long, cold winter. High water, cold temperatures, and lethargic fish make trout fishing a real springtime challenge. We had a lot less snowfall totals this year, so high water, it's not much of an issue. Late winter, early spring trout fishing in the Midwest, it's no walk in the park. High discolored waters, swift, often torrential flows, cold water temperatures, floating debris, and the occasional chunks of ice in some streams can make for fishing combat. Today, temperatures were near 60. It's like a March miracle. We're on this nice weather. Let's hope the trout are too. The marabou jig is ideal for finicky trout and fish holding close to the bottom. These trout don't want to chase a lure, so we're going to throw a buggy-looking marabou jig up current in front of the fish and shake the jig on a semi-taut line as it drifts and bounces through these holes. Before we get to that, we're going to throw some cranks, try and figure the fish out. It does not take long to figure out. They're not going to chase a crankbait.
What's that? Yeah, that's a good hole. I had one there. I didn't get him, but I had one hit it. They're not hitting it good right now.
Oh, Jesus Christ. This thing is wrapped around this fucking tree. I'll ask Jig. I haven't got anything else.
Today's life lesson brought to you by Hand Tie More Marabou Jigs. Oh, look at this here box that Grandpa happens to have. What's the over-under on how long it takes Gavin to ask for one of these? I feel like that should be a thing. Let's get in on some sweet, sweet action.
Today's Gavin Needs a Marabou Jig Clock is brought to you by Fishing Roots. Fishing roots. Great filling, less taste. Fishing roots? Not licensed in any state.
So while all these shenanigans are going on, trout are hitting the surface all around us.
Yeah, I saw some right over here too doing the same thing.
Non-stop.
Yep,
Like I wasn't watching the drone, I was watching them. I was like, I should probably land.
and that's why they're not hitting this stuff, because they're feeding on them flies.
I just watched the fish jump out of the water right there in that bend.
See that other bank, it's all washed out over there and there's undercut. That's where they should be laying. They should be laying along the edge of that, picking up whatever drifts by. There we go. Good fish. Uh-oh, he's got me in something. Yeah, he just rolled up in the line. Nice fish. Pretty, aren't they? Spots, lots of spots. That's a pretty trout. There he goes. Nice fish. A lot of fun.
If you had the over on 2 minutes, winner, winner, chicken dinner. I can't believe how many trout we've produced on marabou jigs the past few years.
Yeah, they don't see them as often as they do the spinners. I tried a sinking rappel up there, a little one, while ago for a while, down through those holes, never had a hit, so.
Thank you. If we see each other from Missouri, I'll give you some marabou. Cause I have a whole, like I said.
I just got some.
Okay. Like you wanted?
I just ordered, got it in yesterday, or day before yesterday.
Is
Friday.
it long?
Well, I haven't taken it out of the package yet, but this is just about all I've fished the last 10 years, 12 years when I do trout fish. I don't trout fish that often, but when I do.
See, and I didn't fish them till I saw you catching fish on them like 3 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, I've been fishing them a lot longer, but I've only been fishing trout again, getting back into it about the last 10 years. We're gonna go right back to the truck.
Gavin made mention a little bit ago, so the cat's out of the bag. We are going to Missouri, and it's been on all of our minds. We've all kind of been obsessing and thinking about it. It's going to be really great content, and you're coming along. But it's all Gavin's been thinking about.
What did you drop shot in Missouri?
Oh, a little bit of everything, really.
Plastics?
Some. Caught some on those. Caught some on live bait. There's a strip, but you got to read the signs.
Okay.
Because one stretch is fly fishing only. Another big stretch is artificial flies and spinners and all that stuff. And then there's a third stretch that's live bait if you wanna, and plastics, that's all. Plastics and live bait.
Oh, so you can't fish plastics in the other areas?
So you can, in other words, if that stretch, I don't think you can fish spinners.
Okay. So I suppose that's pretty nice then for, like the fly stretch, that'd probably be good for, you know.
There'll be a lot of guys. You gotta fish right amongst everybody, just lots of fish. If you can get them to bite.
I'm gonna keep all this fishing roots content coming. Not gonna lie, it'd be really cool if you could take a second, subscribe, turn on notifications, do all the things. Here's a quick look again at what my old man was using.
Little
today.
rubber legs.
7 legs added to it, huh?
Yeah, I started fishing that a little bit. I think it gives it more of that crayfish imitation too, other than just a leech pattern, you know, because they're thinking it's a leech. So.
And you both caught both your fish on marabou?
Marabou jigs.